What? Hey, man, you a whole bitch. Catch a nigga like him with that Glock and shoot the whole world. Yo, hey, I made my flow switch. I'm a dog.
What it is, YouTube? It's your boy Tokyo here. Today we are back at it again with another reaction video. Welcome back to the channel. Today we got characters that are 100% black. This is by Waves. You were talking about, nigga, we talking about the cartoon characters that we know for a fact are black, bro, for sure. Like, there's no doubt about it that they're not black, bro. There's no doubt. Well, we about to go ahead and check this out. If you guys like these type of videos, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and make sure you check out Waves. Link in the description down below. And with that being said, let's go ahead and check it out.
I'm ready to rethink your career goals, bozo!
You tricked me! Everybody hates me!
No, little dude, honest.
Hold on. I hate him.
As a huge cartoon and TV show watcher myself, I can humbly say that I am 100% a pioneer to this shit, fam. I'm telling you. I'm talking about if you need something to watch tomorrow, I got you, fam. I got you for real. I've watched at least a couple hundred cartoons, shows, movies, and anime in my life. Go from things like watching the entire MCU to watching cartoons you probably never heard of, like Super Noobs on Cartoon Network, and anime like Hitman Reborn, which is...
Bro, why the fuck do I know? I know that show. What's that on? Yeah, that was on Cartoon Network, right? He just said it. I'm done. This, bro, I don't know why. Like shows like this, like if there's like a hit or miss type shit, I don't know. I kind of watched it. It was like that. It was kind of like that other shit that what the fuck was it called? It was on Netflix. I can't think of the fuck. It was like some secret agent shit. But that shit was cold though.
Super Noobs on Cartoon Network, and anime like Hitman Reborn, which is the most underrated anime I could possibly think of, fam. Everyone needs to go watch Hitman Reborn. It's amazing. It's an S-tier anime and it's fire, bruv. Go watch it, trust me. But cartoons were hopefully a part of your childhood as much as they were mine. And as much as how cold shows were because of the stories or characters that were in them, it was also because of the representation within the shows. Things like showing off different cultures, they're speaking whole different languages, to even you know where the characters are originally from, because you're from there. And in this video, I'll be talking about characters that are definitely black, fam. As I'm saying to you, man, right now, even though they might not have the skin color, when I see a bro,
for sure, I ain't gonna lie, one of the black character, or one of the characters that I know for sure is black, it gotta be Piccolo, bro. For sure. It's Piccolo. I'll say, I ain't gonna lie, nah. I was about to say Sandy, but nah. But like back in like when I was like kind of like a kid, type shit, I kind of thought she was a little black. She had some little black in them, but as I got older, I was like, nah, she just a country white girl.
brother, fam, I see a fellow brother, you feel me? With that being said, let's get straight into it. Starting with one of the most black-coded characters of all time, Knuckles the Echidna, fam. Now, we know Knuckles is one of the most black-coded characters of all time. From him having dreadlocks, to him having a whole Jamaican vibe, to all his stage music from the Sonic Adventure games all being rap music. Knuckles is up there on the pinnacle of all characters we all know that are 100% black, fam. Like in Sonic Prime, one of the variants of Knuckles is literally called Captain Dread. Like at that point, they're trying to tell us he's a black guy. They even darkened his skin in Sonic Adventure 2, making this guy look brown skin. I know a real brother when I see one, bro, trust me. But low-key, I don't think Knuckles is only black. I think Knuckles got a Native American background to him too, with the whole Echidna tribe backstory from the first Sonic Adventure game, with his whole tribe having a whole similar aesthetic and the same buildings as the Mayans, fam. But I'm pretty sure Knuckles' design was based off Jamaican people anyway. But all the man them know Knuckles is black, fam. That's why Sega got Idris Elba to voice Knuckles in the movie and in show. They know my boy too well, fam. They know him too well. And I'm not gonna lie, Sega, how does Knuckles not have his own 3D game yet, bro? How you finna give Shadow 2 games just dedicated to him? Yeah, my boy Knuckles ain't get one yet. Don't piss me off, fam. What are you talking about? But no shade to Shadow 05 and Generations. They're cold on Sonic games for real. But another black person we got from Sonic is Vector the Crocodile. And you know why he's a black person? Because Vector wears a bunch of gold, fam. Vector is dripped out in gold, bro. He's got gold.
That's fucked up. Well, I guess you could say that. I don't know, shit.
Braces on his gloves and shoes. And he's wearing a whole gold-plated Cuban link chain. I know you know a couple of men that wear gold Cuban links, bro. And Vector is literally dripped out in all that shit all the time. It's his trademark look, fam. Not to mention, Vector is also black because he stays chasing money. Think about it. The Chaotix are the only group out of all the Sonic Hero teams that actually be operating off the real world. Team Sonic out here trying to stop Eggman. Team Dark were also trying to get at Eggman. Team Rose were just following Team Sonic. And the Chaotix, they were on a job they were trying to chase money for.
Nigga, they be hustling. I ain't gonna lie, they was hustling though. I ain't gonna cap. These niggas was trying to get that fucking bag, bro. Ain't no, bro, no way. There's no fucking way. You should have said it. You should have started off with that. Not the fucking chain. I ain't gonna lie.
Chasing this
That
paper,
shade
fam.
was
Instead
wild.
of saving the world, they got
Change
the
it.
bills to pay. They
Change
got to
it
get their
wild.
money up to pay rent. I'm talking about these men will probably be so unprovoked to save the world unless they were gonna make money from it. I'm not gonna lie to you. And it sounds kind of trash, but if we're being honest there, everything has a price, fam. Everything's too expensive, bro. And Vector and the Chaotix are just trying to pay their rent. But that's what makes the Chaotix the best team in my opinion. Is that instead of chasing a goal of saving the world or trying to influence it, they're just at those places because they're trying to pay their rent. And I can heavy relate to this because I'm
Hey, that's
broke
facts.
as hell, fam. I'm talking about I eat
Nigga,
water
we all
for
broke in this bitch, bro. That's facts. That's so fact. That's true, nigga. That's so true. We just gotta get the paper. Nigga, that's it. Hey, that's relatable on some real shit.
First, fam, it's actually cold out here, and Indeed don't want to hire anybody anymore. Applying for a job is just useless, fam. Big man thing. Like, you could be applying to different types of jobs that are basic as hell, like a waiter or a kitchen porter, or even just one of them annoying people walking around asking for donations in Stratford. Them people are so jarring, fam. But places like Indeed or LinkedIn are out here asking for experience like you were just the president or something. Suck your mum, fam. What are you talking about, bro? But we getting off topic here. The Chaotix is probably the most underrated Sonic team. They up there with the Babylon Rogues and Team Hooligan. Elite ball knowledge if you know some of these men. And Vector is one of the most underrated Sonic characters in this series. And the fact that he wears full on gold like he's a 90s rapper and his moral compass is driven by money, he's defo black, fam. He's 100% black. I'm telling you. Going on to my next character.
What the fuck? That's a crazy comment, bro.
We have Garnet from Steven Universe, and Garnet is most definitely black, bro. If Garnet doesn't give you the vibe of being a black woman, you're tweaking out here. I'm not gonna lie to you. She got a whole ass afro on her head, and I know she be carrying that afro sheen everywhere. Garnet is one of the biggest representations of black people in cartoons. Her whole demeanor with giving Steven wisdom, being confident, being emotionally mature and understanding, and a good leader to the Crystal Gems. These are things you see a lot in black people, especially our strong melanated queens. When I was younger and when I used to watch Steven Universe when it was airing on Cartoon Network, I could just tell Garnet was black from the way she was designed, to how she would act around Steven and the rest of the Crystal Gems, to even the way she would be moving when she would be doing her fusion dances. Garnet gotta be one of the most black coded characters of all time, and Steven Universe is one of the best cartoons of all time. The story is fire.
I didn't really see too much watch too much of Steven Universe, but when I did watch it, oh yeah, for sure, I thought Garnet was black. Immediately, this immediately the vibe, all that shit, bro. She was ready to chill, like the chillest one out of the whole entire group.
Character is fire, the movie was fire, and the music is fire. Also, Estelle voices Garnet, and I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I only know Estelle from that one song with Kanye, and I'm sorry, I'm not that culture, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know Estelle like that, man. But we.
I ain't gonna lie, I only know her from that one shit too. It's a good song though. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be fucking with that shit, man.
Love Garnet, and Garnet is one of the biggest characters that gives some of the biggest black representation in cartoons. And speaking of representation, we have to talk about Darwin from the Amazing World of Gumball, fam. We all know collectively that Darwin is a black boy, and let me tell you the episode where I figured this out and my third eye opened, revealing me to the truth behind this. So in the episode titled The Quest, Anais loses her Daisy toy. So Gumball and Darwin go looking for it and realize Tina took it. So Gumball, Darwin, and Anais go to Tina's yard, which is a whole scrapyard.
Nah, there's like a few. I think I know what you're talking about. There's a few episodes where this nigga just hauled ass and said, "Fuck this nigga." That nigga took off. That nigga took off so fucking fast, bro. It's funny as shit. Like 1 minute he's there, next minute he is gone. He's out of there. On some real shit though, I feel him.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I saw this, I was like, damn. I didn't know y'all was out there struggling like that. Like, she full on sleeps on a whole pile of steel rods, fam. That's messed up. So Gumball, Darwin, and Anais go over there and try to carefully get the doll from Tina because she's sleeping with it. And they successfully do retrieve the doll. But then the doll holds them and makes a whole loud-ass donkey noise waking up Tina. So now they're all trying to escape her, running for their lives. And this scene is what confirmed Darwin was black for me, fam. Gumball was wondering where Darwin was when they were running. But then Darwin just comes out of nowhere and just outpaced Gumball and Anais, looking like Usain Bolt.
Hey! Real shit, that nigga Darwin, he may be a fish, but he using them legs, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. That is so ironic. A fish using legs. And that nigga's using them bitches for sure, bro. That should be the funniest thing, bro. That nigga be hauling ass, bro. Like, dead ass. I remember when it was, wasn't it with, Tina again? Where she was running, when she was chasing after them. They was like almost standing there or some shit. And this nigga said you gotta like just stay still or whatever. And then next thing you know, this nigga Darwin just took off running, left this nigga gumball behind.
And as soon as I
Didn't
saw
even
that,
tell
I knew
him
he was
either.
black, man, because us black people be sprinting for our lives when we see danger, man. I'm talking about if I was walking late at night and I see 5 men right in front of me in black clothing wearing ballies and shanks, I'm gone, fam. What you talking about? I'm out of there. Darwin is an Olympic level sprinter, fam. I'm talking about he definitely would be out here breaking world records. He was out here moving like a speedster, man. Darwin is professionally
sure
a black
would.
person. Not only because he's always running away from crazy situations at Mark 10, but also because he's literally a confirmed black character. Cartoon Network see him as a black person, and even in the show he has a black
Oh
humor.
yeah, that is true. I forgot they do be seeing it. Ain't his like the voice character, like the voice actor, ain't he black? So it'll make sense. That'll make sense for real. Plus he be sounding black as hell, bro, on some real shit. Dead ass, bro. I know I'm not tripping when I be hearing this nigga's voice and I'm like, bro, this nigga's dead ass sound black as hell, bro, on some real shit.
Version of himself in that one weird episode that
Like,
I'm not gonna talk about. And it,
like he be trying to sound like a little like, you feel me, like. Well, then again, one is the environment. Two, can't really get rid of it, bro. That's just how he is.
in the episode The Heist, where Richard robbed the bank and now they're trying to figure out how to return the money, in Richard's idea of how it would go, look at Darwin, fam. Ain't no party like a Darwin party, you feel me? And by far the biggest reason why Darwin is black, the biggest piece of evidence I had to this back in the day was in the episode The Microwave, where Gumball and Darwin make a whole monster and Gumball was out here calling.
I know he's about to put up. I know exactly who's about to pull up, bro.
Darwin the father
I know
too.
exactly
And as soon
what
as
this
Mama
is,
heard he
bro.
would be the dad, Darwin was about to vacate the premises. I'm talking about get the milk forever, fam. Sounds too close to home for real.
Hey,
But
get
we
the
all
fuck
been knowing
up.
Darwin's black. I mean, this is something we were all certain of before they even confirmed he's a black person, man. And Darwin is by far my favorite in the Amazing World of Gumball. I was relating to Darwin most of the time in the show, and when he started talking to that fine shit Carrie, I had to give this man his flowers. W Darwin. The Amazing World of Gumball's on the Mount Rushmore of being one of the best cartoons of all time on Cartoon Network, fam. And with they getting a new season after 67 years, I'm low.
I was about to say, ain't they about to get a new season 2? That shit finna be fucking cold. They about to bring back a lot of fucking memories on some real shit. Because, nigga, that shit was that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I wonder how the fuck, like, it's gonna be like new characters or some shit. I don't know. We about to just find out.
Okay, gas for this, man. I'm gonna binge this shit, bruv, when it comes out. I'm telling you. Going on to my next character, we gotta talk about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And specifically, I'm talking about my boy Raphael. I remember when I first watched the live action TMNT movie.
You think Raph is black? Y'all think the Teen Mutant Ninja Turtles black? I don't know. I don't know.
And saw how Raphael was moving, I can 100% tell you that he's a black guy, man. Raphael has always been moving like he's black coded since the 2003 TMNT show. And Raphael out of the foot is without a doubt a fellow brother, fam. As for the rest of the Ninja Turtles, hell no, they're not black, fam. I mean, you could argue this, like, I think all of the Turtles in the live action movies are black people, 100%. And the same goes for all the Turtles in Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
But
yeah,
in the
for sure.
shows, nah, bro. There's a clear distinction.
And then in Rising the Mutant, whatever the fuck, I seen like one episode of that shit one time, and yeah, they black for sure, bro.
In there between Raphael and the rest of them. Raphael always carried a different vibe and tone compared to the rest of his brothers, and it's kind of like his personality is something I think some black people, including myself, can relate to a lot more. But compared to Donatello, hell nah, don't get it twisted. Donatello is my second favorite Ninja Turtle. He's tough, fam, but is he a black?
Yeah, my favorite Ninja Turtle is really Michelangelo. I like Michelangelo for real. I ain't gonna lie. Michelangelo's goated.
That person? No. Mutant Mayhem Donatello is 100% black. I see a reflection of myself in this man when he was wearing a JoJo hoodie in that movie. That shit was tough. But TV show Donatello, like that 2012 one, is 100% not a black guy, man. This guy is a snow bunny hunter, bruv. Look at the way he was feeling over April. And for the people that say Michelangelo could be black, I have never agreed with that statement in my entire life. Michelangelo always gave me the impression of him being a whole white teenager with him having a surfer accent and loving skateboards. Like, he's never given me personally the impression of even being black coded. I always looked at Michelangelo like he was fresh out of Tony Hawk Pro Skater ad. Like, I don't know what the hell the rest of you man were thinking, I'll be honest. And Leonardo ain't black either. See, Leonardo gives me more of an impression that he's more Asian or more Asian coded, with him even acting a lot more like Master Splinter, who's originally from Japan.
That's true. That is so true. I ain't gonna lie. Like out of the four brothers, really, Leo really acts more like Master Splinter than the rest of them. You feel me? Like they take his wise and all his wisdom, but I feel like Leo, since he's the leader of the group, he gotta, you feel me? He gotta, like, you know, like, he gotta be, like, 10 toes on that motherfucker type shit. Like, 10 toes on what this nigga saying type shit. You feel me? So, yeah, I can agree with that. So, I guess, like, he's saying that all of them are just, like, they're brothers, but they're still, like, they're different. I don't know.
Like, I always looked at Leonardo as the prodigy to Master Splinter, being an exact replica of him and following all of his teachings. But instead of being a rat, he's just a turtle. But to me, he gives me more of a vibe of being an Asian guy, I'll be honest with you, man. But Raphael is 100% a black man, especially all the direct versions of Raphael. They're 100% black, man, no doubt about it. But now, my people, we're gonna talk about somebody who headlines in this conversation. I'm talking about every time somebody makes a video or talks about the topic of characters who are black, they 100% mention this guy, fam. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Piccolo, the Afro-Namekian. Piccolo is by far the most black-coded character.
For sure, bro. For sure. For sure, bro. He is for sure black. This nigga is like stepdad of this fucking century for some fucking reason. And didn't even clap. Did he clap? I don't think he did. But this nigga stepdad of the century because this nigga took in Goku's son, bro. And it's like, that shit is wild.
All of fiction. Him and Mr. Schnitzel, because Mr. Schnitzel definitely is a black guy. But we're gonna leave talking about him for another time. Piccolo and his fellow African Namekians were just straight up a bunch of black people, fam. Piccolo has shown many times how he's a black person. Like, he's low-key exactly like a black dad. He's strict, takes shit seriously, and always has a quiet, uptight demeanor. Like, I don't even remember the last time I've seen Piccolo laugh. This guy stays looking serious, fam. Like, you can tell the difference between Goku and Piccolo heavy. As you can see times where Goku is a lot more jokey and playful around his kids, but this man Piccolo was out here giving Gohan serious work when he was literally 4 years old. This guy can barely make a whole.
Nigga said, "Hey, this not my kid. Fuck it." No, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Piccolo had him in a forest running from dinosaurs. This guy's crazy, man. Piccolo's representation has to be based off black dads, bro. He's disciplined, stoic, resilient, and pushes you to the next level. This guy literally threw Gohan out a mountain to unlock his potential and literally left him in a wasteland to fend for himself. But you know what?
Bro, that is so fucking true. He did do this shit. That's fucked up though. But that's true. I don't remember when this nigga turned to the to that one shit. I forgot.
Ultimately made Gohan a better fighter. So really, it was what was best for him. Not only did I see that, but Goku saw it too when he asked Piccolo to help him teach Goten and Trunks the fusion dance, handing him that responsibility because he knows Piccolo can handle shit. And now we gotta talk about how Piccolo always stays fly, fam. Like, every time he pull up to a fight, he always hitting something low key. He gotta show the villains his fit and how he always looking crispy for the camera. Even when he starts taking off his weighted clothes, he literally be doing it like a black person. I swear down. Piccolo is such a drip connoisseur. The guy literally has the ability to give you clothes no matter where you are or what condition you're in. This guy literally got a power to make sure you always stay drippy, fam. Like, what are we even talking about here? I remember the episode where Goku and Piccolo were having driver lessons, and this man Piccolo comes out in the flyest fit. He looked fresh out of 90s sitcom with the heat he had on.
Nigga got a shirt that says Post Boy. I'm fucking dead, but he was dripped out though.
Piccolo and Vegeta were the first two people in Dragon Ball to have that shit on for real. I'm saying, when I saw him in those garms, I knew he was black, no doubt about it, fam. And then we gotta talk about Piccolo's dramatic entrances. Like, how villains always gotta be doing crazy shit to catch a hero's attention. Piccolo always comes into fights acting like he got a camera on him at all times, fam. Like in the BoJack movie when Gohan was about to get obliterated, Piccolo comes in and uses special beam cannon to get rid of the blast, and look at my man just standing there. Bro's in the perfect angle with his cape blowing in the wind and shit like he's Batman. 10 out of 10 performance here, man. And even in the first Broly movie, look at him. You can't even see his face. His cape is in the way. You can't even see who it is, fam. But guess what? Piccolo was still aura farming in this shot, man. Piccolo definitely, out of all the people I've mentioned in this video, gotta be the most blackest character I've seen in fiction. I mean, when I was a kid first watching Dragon Ball Z on the legendary channel Kicks, rest in peace to the GOAT, I always knew Piccolo was black. I used to think Piccolo's turban was a wave cap because I thought he had waves underneath it, until he showed his bold ass head when he was fighting Raditz. That shit was low-key hurting my eyes. It was reflecting the sun, fam. But Piccolo is definitely a black person. I mean, bare people already have said this and they might as well confirm it now. From his whole demeanor to his drip to his aura farming and even just how Piccolo is as a whole character. However, I'm gonna be honest here, man. Piccolo gets folded most of the time. Like, this guy gets put in a blender. It's tragic to watch low-key. First,
it do be tragic. I ain't gonna cap. You be thinking this nigga be whooping ass, like how he be entering, but I mean, he won a few of his fights, but not a lot.
When Broly just drop kicks this man and sends him flying like he's Team Rocket. Or even when Cell Gods get back and absolutely violate the shit out of this man. Piccolo got his fair share of getting his shit rocked. But despite that, Piccolo is definitely an African Namekian, fam. And this brings me to the end of the flick. If you lot got any underrated or even characters that said
That was a good video. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck with it. But yeah, everything he said is 100% factual. And you gotta make this shit facts. They gotta put this shit in a fucking like in the light and like their little characteristics. Be like, oh yeah, by the way, Piccolo's black. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and make sure you check out Waves. I'm gonna put this link in the description down below. And with that being said, I'm up out of here. Peace out. Y'all stay blessed.